in assaulting them. Congress must, of course, pass the reauthorization of the Family Violence Prevention and Services Act. Victim service providers are on the front lines of defense against domestic violence, and this funding is vital to the treatment and reduction of domestic violence. I spent all my legal career before coming here as a prosecutor and then a criminal court judge, so I was always in the courthouse doing criminal cases, and I saw the result of what happens when people who live in the family situation commit crimes against other family members. And it's something that has to cease in this country, and it's also something that we as a community need to be aware of. Unfortunately, many times courts don't take these cases seriously. One of my favorite people is Yvette Cade from Baltimore, Maryland. Yvette Cade was a real person, still is a real person, and all these cases are about real people, Mr. Speaker. And on October the 10th, 2005, Yvette Cade's estranged husband, Roger Hargrave is his name. He and his wife were not getting along, so he sought her out. He went to the business where she worked, a video store, walked inside. He had a bottle full of gasoline. He came up to her and he poured that gasoline over her head and he set her on fire. Yvette Cade, victim of domestic violence. She survived that brutal assault, and thanks to a passerby that saw this happen, the fire was put out in the parking lot. It seems as though that the judge involved in this case, Prince George County Judge Richard Palumbo, had already lifted a protective order against Hargrave. If he had not lifted that protective order to keep him away from his estranged wife, she may not have had this brutal assault committed against her. Now, Hargrave is serving life in prison for the assault, setting his wife on fire. But Miss Yvette Cade has 60% third-degree burns over her body. She's had 19 surgeries. She survived this brutal attack. She is a remarkable woman. She has the spirit that surprises me. She has the spirit that she does. But she is just one of thousands of people, Mr. Speaker, that are assaulted in the family. And it continues. And we in this society must make sure that it is socially unacceptable to hurt somebody in the family.